Today in Madonna history.
Rain was taken from Madonna's fifth studio album, Erotica, 1992. The song was written and produced by Madonna and Shep Pettibone, and was released by Maverick Records, which was Madonna's record and movie company based out of Los Angeles, California. The single was released on August the 5th of 1993. Rain was the fifth single internationally, and was the fourth single in North America, which is Canada and United States. Rain's lyrics are about the empowering effect of love, and with water's ability to clean and wash away pain. The song features a more friendly composition than the other singles released from the album. Rain received positive response from music critics, who noted it as an exceptional ballad amongst the overtly sexual content on Erotica. It peaked at number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the United States, while becoming a top 10 hit in Australia, Canada, Ireland, Italy, Japan, and the United Kingdom. The accompanying music video, shot by director Mark Romanek, features Madonna singing the song against various backdrops on a set. The music video was praised by many critics for its innovation in cinematography. Madonna has only performed the song during the Girly Show World Tour in 1993, while a remixed version of the song was used as a video interlude during her 2008-2009 Sticky and Sweet World Tour. Here is a fun fact. After the completion of the filming of A League of Their Own, Madonna began working on her fifth studio album, Erotica, with Shep Pettibone. Rain was one of the first songs developed for the album, alongside Deeper and Deeper, Erotica, and Thief of Hearts. During the writing sessions in October and November of 1991, according to Pettibone, these songs were essentially Madonna's stories and things that she wanted to say. A second fun fact, Madonna had initially written the song for a musical adaptation of a 1939 film, Wuthering Heights, to be directed by Alec Kashishian, who directed Madonna in the documentary Truth or Dare, and known elsewhere as In Bed with Madonna. Rain was released as the fifth single from Erotica on August the 5th of 1993. The song served as the album's fourth single in the United States and Canada, since the previous single, Fever, was not commercially released here. The single release featured a previously unreleased track, Up Down Sweet, which is a 12-minute dub version of Goodbye to Innocence, an omitted track during the recording of the Erotica sessions. The version of the single also included a Danny Saber remix of the album track Waiting, which features a rap by Everlast from House of Pain. In the United Kingdom, the single included the 1986 track Open Your Heart, which was used in a car commercial at the time. Rain was also included on Madonna's Ballads compilation, Something to Remember, in 1995, and it has not appeared on any other compilation since. Critical reception of the song Rain was generally positive. Stephen Thomas Erlewine of AllMusic called Rain among Madonna's best and most accomplished music, while Billboard's Paul Verna called the song a lovely pop ballad. In a separate review of the single on the magazine, Larry Flick wrote, "Rain is a gorgeous romantic moment from Madonna's sorely underappreciated erotica opus. A slow and seductive rhyme bass surrounded by cascading, sparkling synths inspire a sweet and charming vocal. Though not as lyrically daring as the previous Bad Girl single, this is a wonderfully constructed, memorable tune that deserves as much attention and airplay as it can garner."
"25 years ago today, on August the 5th of 1993, Rain was released as the fourth single across North America, United States. And interestingly, it was the fifth single internationally, as I mentioned previously. So what I want to do is go ahead and share my collection on the single Rain with you. starting with my UK 7-inch and the most commonly found picture disc on Madonna. Both of these are UK pressings, and they come with the B-side as Open Your Heart because it was played in a car commercial in the UK. This one is the US pressing release of Rain, and on the back it's a gold stamp promo. Behind me you see I have the music book of Rain, which is this where you can play the song. My mom bought that for me at one of the record shops back in the 90s. I have the US cassette single of Rain. It has the Rain radio remix and Waiting album version. The Australian pressed Rain EP, and as I've mentioned before, they made direct copies from the Japanese super mixes and EPs. Australia did. And how you know you got an Aussie EP, they don't come with the OBI strip, though it has Japanese text right here. And the inside of the CD doesn't have that purple ring around it, it's just a black ring, and it'll state made in Australia. This has lots of remixes. It has 4 remixes of Rain, the video edit version of Rain, Rain album version, the radio remix, and Up Down Suite, and Rain album version right there. So that comes with a ton of mixes. I remember popping this into my CD player and playing this a lot, as I did with all of Madonna's EPs and maxi singles when I got them. I played them all religiously, no different with the Rain EP. Next is the USA pressed Digipack of Rain, and it has the radio remix, the remix of Waiting with Everlast from House of Pain, and Up and Down Suite non-album track and Rain album version. And last is an Aussie single slimline case, and it has the radio remix, a remix of Waiting, Up Down Suite, and album version of Rain. That's what the back of it looks like. So that is my collection on Rain, and just to share what I was thinking at the time of the release. So I was a teenager, and I remember hearing Rain on the radio, but it wasn't the album version, it was the radio remix. And the first single you could run out to get was, of course, this right here, the cassette single in the United States, in a paper, you know, that's how they were all made, in like a paper format, and you just slide the tape in and out. Even though we all had the album already, you always wanted to go out and get the singles because there was always different mixes on them, and cover art, different art that you could collect. You know, you wanted anything with Madonna on it, so I went out and got the single. I did that with every single one of them, and I got the cassette maxi as well, I believe. I need to hunt that down for my collection, in the Japanese editions and whatever else I can find on this single. But going back to, not to get off topic here, I remember seeing the video on MTV. That was a big deal, sitting and waiting for, you know, because each time she'd release a single, she'd release a new music video. That was real exciting, and you had to, you know, wait. Even though I did get the official Madonna Fan Club fanzine in the mail, starting in 1992, you know, that kind of gave you a heads up of what was going on with Madonna, you know, what video she is going to be working on. So I'll have to go back and reread some of my old icons, because I need to brush up on some of the stuff that was going on at the time. So I'm going to go back and revisit the 90s and so on through my icons, but I remember seeing the music video and thinking it was the prettiest video I had ever seen, especially Madonna's eyes. But I had read somewhere that it was filmed in black and white and then painted over, or digitally colored or something like that. Those were the rumors going around. So I don't know if that was true or if I read that in Icon fanzine. So I just need to go back and kind of revisit that and find out, you know. But it was exciting hearing the Rain Radio remix. It was a different, more upbeat mix of it. And I really loved the original from the album. Voila! I'm in a different shirt. I decided to put on this shirt because this was an image taken of Madonna during the erotica era. And I remember seeing this image in so many magazines at the time. So this shirt was designed by none other than Frederick Mark, who has a Facebook group called Addicted. So join that group and see if you can get a t-shirt from Frederick. He's also a co-author of this incredible book that I have reviewed and done look-throughs of. That's up on my channel. It's called Madonna, The Collectors, The Must-Have Volume 1 Album CDs. So if you are a hardcore Madonna collector, you should not go without this book in your collection. It's also available at Illogical Records, which is in Paris, France. You can Google that. Now I want to talk about the Rain video, because that's what I was talking about. The Rain single, we're celebrating that today. And when I think of the Rain single, I think of the visual, the video, because that was a big thing in the 90s. You know, I'm very visual and love to watch Madonna. I got tons of bootleg DVDs, tons of official DVDs and movies of Madonna, so I'm very visual. I like pictures, I like video, so I'm just kind of spoiled with that, being an 80s and 90s kid, you know. Kid of the 80s, teen of the 90s, so yeah. So memories of Rain. I was already discussing in a previous clip about whether it was a true or false, or if it was a rumor that the Madonna music video was in black and white and was later colorized. I thought I read it somewhere. Well, I dug out my original book and the reprint of Encyclopedia Madonnica. So this is the original from 1995, and this is the Encyclopedia Madonnica 20, so EM 20, and there's already been an update to this book right now, which has a different cover and includes Rebel Heart Tour information in the back of it. So I'm going to compare information from the Rain music video in both of these books and see if there's been any added info to that. So let's get a look at this. Just got to find where Rain is in here. I got a record in there. I got an extra erotica vinyl, okay? Okay, I'm in ours, okay? Let's see if I can find Rain. Okay, I found it. I found where it talks about the song and the video. So it's right here on this page. It shows, you see Rain image right here. So it starts right here about the song. And then over here, let's see, no, up here, it discusses the video. So I'm going to read this. Rain video, elaborate, futuristic video shot on black and white stock and hand colorized, including memorable close-ups of Madonna in a short black wig, singing into an old-fashioned mic, her eyes a brilliant blue. The setting of the video is a sweeping, antiseptic, Asian-seeming studio, full of Japanese technicians and enormous blow-ups of Madonna's face on curved screens. It's a looks-only video masterpiece directed by Mark Romek that took much-deserved MTV. It took a much-deserved MTV award for art direction. Okay, so that's what it says in the '95 issue of the book. Now let's see what the updated book has to say. I got it marked in the back, so because you can see how much information on Madonna there is over the years now. this is incredible. I really love this EM20. All right, so here is Rain, and it discusses the song again right here, and it goes into the video below, which is longer than the text in the 95 issue. So Rain video, I'm not going to read it all, I'm just going to get to the parts where they're discussing whether it was colorized or not. So it said it was officially noted in that book, but let's see if it's still the same. Okay, so the video came out, premiered on MTV on June 21st of 1993. This visually lush and futuristic video was shot on black and white stock and hand-colored with appealing icy blue tones, including memorable close-ups of Madonna in a short black wig, singing into an old-fashioned mic, her eyes a brilliant sapphire. And then it goes on and it tells you, it actually gives you more information. So I'm going to cut it off of that, so that way you can read this book and find out more about the Rain video. But it has been confirmed in EM20 as well as the original Encyclopedia Madonnica. These are two books that need to be in any hardcore Madonna fan collector's collection, and even for people just starting out, if you want knowledge on Madonna, I'd say get this for collector's purposes, and it's fun to compare the information from this to this, because this definitely has much more information and expands on what was already in the original version. Okay, enough of facts. Now I want to just talk about my personal experience as I was before. When I think of the song, I think of the music video. So, because, you know, the 90s and the 80s was very much a visual era because of music videos. And again, yes, we get music videos on YouTube, where I upload my videos for my channel. You know, you get my content and my videos on Madonna. So there is a way to get your videos. It was just something special growing up and experiencing it the way most people from my generation did, by watching MTV. Though, you know, you had to watch every single different genre of music whether you liked it or not. That's one thing. So nowadays you can just pick what you want to listen to without being, you know, like a broadcast show. You have to watch what's on there and just, you know, wait for what you're looking for. So anyways, I think of the music video, and first off, the colors were very vivid, and that really was a beauty to behold, to watch that video. And the futuristic style and the curved screens, like in the book, as it said, you know, it was very kind of futuristic, exactly. And in one of my icons, Grant Schaefer is the storyboard artist for the Rain video as well as Bedtime Story, and he did the storyboards for Rain, and it's in one of my issues of Icon Fanzine. I should have dug it out and shared that with you, which I think I will. I'll go ahead and put this on pause. Let's take a look at that. Whew, after digging around for a few good minutes in my Icon fanzines, I found the issue. This is part 1 to the Girly Show double issue. Looking through these fanzines always brings back the good old days, because this is how I got the inside scoop, because Madonna was personally involved in this group, and people that worked for Madonna, that worked with Madonna, they oftentimes had special interviews and features inside Icon, as well as Madonna informing us what she was up to, and everybody just reporting on all Madonna news. So this was a thrilling way of getting your Madonna info from an authorized source, Madonna herself. Okay, so I want to share the pictures close up with you, but I want to read a quote taken by Grant Schaefer. So in the second double issue of Icon, the one Girly Show Part 2, he discusses the storyboard drawings that he did for her Deeper and Deeper music video with illustrations. He also did bedtime story music video as well. Okay, so it says Rain on the Brain by Grant Schaefer. And I just want to read a small quote from him. Just when I thought I had my last Madonna experience, which was deeper and deeper, the video, I got a telephone call. It was from Marcia and Rob at Icon, informing me that Madonna had given them a few of my drawings from her Rain video. That must have been very thrilling for Grant to be able to work with Madonna and share his work with the group. With millions of people were subscribed to Icon in the 90s. Lots of them. I mean, it was worldwide. And yeah, I want to give you some close-ups of the storyboard art. So let's take a look.
Wash away my sorrow, take away my pain. Your love's coming down like rain. Wash away my sorrow, take away my pain. Your love's coming down like rain. Wash away my sorrow, take away my pain. Your love's coming down like
Wasn't that really cool? That was what was awesome about being part of the official Madonna fan club and getting the Icon fanzine. I sure do miss these days, and looking back on this brings back so many memories and excitement from this era, from the 90s. I had so many great memories, being so excited when this would show up in my mailbox. I would get it quarterly, this fanzine, and I was always so excited to tear into my envelope, which was white and said Icon in the upper left corner in bold print, and it'd say the official Madonna fan club at Sunset Boulevard, California, you know, Hollywood, California. Or yeah, I think that's where they're from, Hollywood, California. Yes, how could I forget? And I still remember my member number, which was 4 digits. It was 9464 was my member number, and you had to put that in every time you use the order form, because I ordered a lot of Madonna goods out of the Boy Toy by Mail catalog that was shipped out with Icon. You'd only get it so many, you know, they'd only update it once in a while, you know. The first one was 92, the second one was 93, and the 4th issue was like late 94, and then the last one was 97, was the last catalog they released. But I ordered tons of posters, imported CDs, t-shirts, and I think some knickknacks, some stickers and stuff like that. So, but anyways, I'm going off topic. This was what was fun about the fan club. You know, I have to go on about it being, I'm so nostalgic about it right now, but this all had to do with the Rain music video and the Rain single. So it was this issue right here. And if you're lucky enough, you can find these Icon issues to buy online. Just got to keep a lookout for them. And I also loved, Grant Schaefer did the comic book art. He started doing that with I think these issues right here, which was fun to read. I always wanted to see what the next one was going to be about. So it was cool Madonna comics. But back to Rain in 1993. It's the summertime. I remember I had the cassette tape of the whole album, but it was always awesome to go out and get that, because you know, the maxi singles on CD, which I picked up the digipack from USA on CD. And I remember getting the Aussie version of the EP that was the, you know, their direct copy from the Japanese pressings. I had that on CD. And I'd pop in the cassette tape in my Walkman to go walking around, and I'd be listening to the Rain maxi single cassette and listening to all the tracks. I remember really loving the Up Down Sweet song. That was like really cool. And later on it was released on trying to remember which one it was. I think it was Roe versus Wade CD. Goodbye to Innocence was put on that release, and it was an omitted track from the Erotica album. So such a cool song. The Up Down Sweet was really, really cool. I just jammed to that, and the remix of Waiting was cool, and I like the radio remix of Rain. Such an upbeat tune. So it just makes me think of listening to that and walking around enjoying the summer, setting, and also being at home and watching the music videos on MTV, laying on my stomach in my bedroom on my bed at the end of the bed with my hands like this, watching Madonna's videos. You know, I would record everything that she was on, all her interviews on MTV. I recorded some of the Madonna-rama stuff. You know, anytime she was on, I'd record even little news bits if I could get it from MTV and other television sources. So I'd just sit there at the end of the bed watching my recorded videos I had from Erotica, which was Erotica Deeper and Deeper and Fever, and because that video had came out, and I loved the video version of the song Fever. I think it's on a CD somewhere. If someone knows, I don't have it anywhere, but I think it was on like a Japanese EP maybe. I thought it was somewhere on something, but I really want that version. I love that version of Fever, the version that plays on the music video. And then of course Rain came out. So those were the videos I watched. Bad Girl, I can't forget Bad Girl. Bad Girl was on Erotica, so it was like Erotica, Deeper and Deeper, Bad Girl. I love that video. How could I totally forget that one? I ultimately love that song. It's my favorite. So that was the order. What was next after Bad Girl? It was Fever and then Rain, music video. So I would sit there and just play that and all the news bits that I got from the sex erotica era, you know, because this was all surrounding it. But Rain was a song kind of like the video I just did previously, which was about Cherish, and that being a lighter, much lighthearted romantic song on Like a Prayer, where the rest of Like a Prayer was very dark. Same with Erotica. It went the same way, as pretty much really dark album with a few highlights like Deeper and Deeper. Why Is It So Hard was a really good, I really love that song, Why Is It So Hard, and the performance of it on the Girly Show. But Rain was another light-hearted romantic song on such a heavy, gritty album. So that was another one of those romantic songs that I enjoy, and it makes you think of summertime. Summertime is the season of love and everything blossoming and blooming, so I guess those songs did great to be released in the summer. You know, the summer, weather plays a lot on your emotions. Like winter is very, you know, overcast and dull and dark, and that you feel more gloom and more somber and melancholy and all that. And when summer comes, the sun's out, it's bright, your mood changes, you're happier, you know. So weather plays an effect on emotions and how you feel. But that rain happens in the summertime, and it can happen in the winter too. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I didn't ramble too much. I hope that you found this entertaining and that you enjoyed it. So please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy Madonna.